This week's DRM Not Included on F5 Live Refreshing Technology is proudly powered by Amazon Prime. We all know that you get free shipping on millions of products with Amazon Prime, but you get a whole lot more. Like free music with Amazon Prime Music, free TV, movies, and documentaries with Amazon Prime Video, free games, and a free Twitch subscription to support the content creator of your choice with Amazon Prime Gaming, plus a whole lot more. We've got links to all of these features and some of our favorites, plus a 30-day free trial, all by going to f5live.tv/prime. All right, it's another week and another opportunity for Paramount to be in trouble or try to figure out how to get out of the trouble that they're already in. Over the last couple of months, there have been continued looks into how Paramount and its ecosystem can right the ship. A number of months ago, there were some discussions about selling the entire company. Those discussions are apparently still on, as the former chairman, I think, of the company, before Sumner Redstone bought the company years ago, is interested in buying the entire company away from the Redstone family. But right now, the newest discussions are around trying to save the biggest of the sinking ships, which currently is Paramount Plus, the company's streaming service. It started out as CBS All Access. It expanded once the newest merger of CBS and Paramount happened, which has gone back and forth over the years, and it was renamed to Paramount Plus. It has struggled to get major traction. They've done some partner hooks, including if you sign up for Walmart Plus, you get Paramount Plus, the bottom tier included, and none of it has quite worked. None of it has made it the profitable streaming service that it needs. We've seen them cut programming, most notably Star Trek Prodigy, that was well into production on season 2. They canceled and then deleted Star Trek Prodigy from Paramount Plus just like overnight one night. They're like, oh yeah, by the way, bye-bye. Fortunately, that found a new home on Netflix, which shows just how much trouble Paramount Plus is in, when it made more sense to give a Paramount-owned property to somebody else. Which, by the way, season 2 is out now on Netflix. Anyway, the current talks are that Max, which has also seen its share of issues before the Discovery merger and everything coming together and increasing its content, Max is interested in a merger of the two streaming services, a la what Disney Plus and Hulu Plus have started doing over on the Disney Plus app, where you'd be able to get the content from both companies in one destination. As far as Disney Plus and Hulu Plus are concerned, they're both Disney owned at this point, but this would allow both content libraries to be available through a single subscription on a single platform. The other possibility is they've been in talks with, and the quote is active discussions with, other media and tech companies. So there's a possibility that maybe another tech company might be interested in co-ownership over Paramount Plus. They could take on some of the technical aspects that Paramount and CBS and Viacom have not ever quite been great at. We saw the struggles with the Super Bowl on Paramount Plus. The technical aspect has not been their strong suit. So maybe a tech company would be a good partner, or maybe another content company coming together, basically the way Hulu originally launched, right? Which was NBC, ABC, and Fox before Comcast owned NBC. The three of those companies came together to create Hulu because none of them wanted to go it alone. Since then, Fox has become part of Disney, and NBC became part of Comcast, and Comcast sold their stake in Hulu to Disney. So now Disney is entirely in charge. But, that started as a partnership. So the concept does work until ambitions get bigger than the relationship, which is Peacock. But anyway, Max and Paramount Plus coming together could be a good partnership. Max is kind of the only service that I don't currently have, I think. I have everybody, including Paramount, because, Survivor and Star Trek, if I'm being honest. But, combining those would make sense. Possibly Paramount and Peacock, two of the smaller ones might make sense. There's some interesting potential here, but it does seem to me that company is in some serious trouble, Avram. That, like, every time we hear one of these things, that is my takeaway.
Yeah, I'm really not happy. I'm really not happy about what's happening with Paramount Plus. I'm a Paramount Plus subscriber, and I'm concerned that that they are going to go down the tubes, and that is a shame because the I really like the Star Trek shows that they have on there,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna be sad if they all are canceled. I mean, obviously we're already lost a bunch.
Mm-hmm.
Discovery's last season has ended, um, and Lower Decks this season will be its last.
Right.
Which I'm sadder about that because
Me too.
that's just such an excellent show.
Yeah.
Uh,
That was everything
Brave,
I ever wanted in an animated Star Trek. Like,
yes, yes,
forget the rules. Here's what we're gonna do.
yeah, yeah, uh, yeah. This is yeah. So I'm sad about that. I don't know why they needed to can. Well, I know why they want to get rid of their shows. So, but that one is really frustrating because that's something that is really like special for streaming, right?
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't. I don't feel like Lower Decks is something that you could put on like network television.
Agreed.
Um, Although now all Star Trek is streaming, but I'm just saying like they couldn't. It's something that they would have never had on network TV, and
Agreed.
now so now what does that leave us with? Strange New Worlds, which I like, but is and is supposedly going to have at least one more season after this one, and then we have the Michelle Yeoh Section 31 movie,
Movie.
and I think there's supposed to be a Starfleet Academy show,
Yep.
but not sure what whether that's gonna. I mean, so I don't
It's
know
still
if they have to.
it is it's 100% still a go. They talked about it on Star Trek Day this year.
Right. So okay, so we
And then you
have
have
some things, but it looks
and
like
then you have Prodigy over on Netflix, which I really liked the first season. I haven't had a chance to see the second season yet because, well, we haven't had a show for quite a while for a reason. It's been a crazy time here. So
yeah.
I haven't even dived into season 2 yet. But season 1 was so good.
Right.
But that's less under their control now because it's on Netflix because they canceled it and threw it away.
Yeah. Yep.
There's no telling.
Yeah. So who knows? It's so I don't know. I think they can't survive on their own.
Yeah. And hopefully,
So I
if they
guess let
can
them merge with somebody.
Yeah, if they can figure out some partnership that makes sense, that allows them to focus on what they're good at, which is content, and not try and build a streaming business, which they have proven is a struggle for them. That's not their area of expertise. Maybe there's a tech company that can take on that aspect. Maybe there's another streamer who's already doing well enough that together they could be a powerhouse. Max makes sense. Peacock makes sense to have discussions with. I think a partnership with either of them. You know, Comcast is doing real well with the streaming side of things. They may not be able to put the business together, and their content library is not the best, but Paramount is, right? You've got strong tech on Peacock because during the Olympics, you're not going to lose streams on Peacock the way we see with the Super Bowl on Paramount. We didn't see the Super Bowl crash Peacock. They've got the tech side down. Paramount's got a strong content library. They've already got, those two already have a relationship because a lot of, especially like 90s and early 2000s sitcoms for NBC were produced by Paramount. Right. Yeah, the new Frasier is on Paramount. That was on NBC. Right? They've got a strong relationship and a strong history together, so that might work. Max makes sense because, you know, that's the whale that keeps swallowing the ships as it is. So, you know, there might be a way to let somebody else deal with this stuff that they're not good at, and they can focus on the stuff that they are. That could be good for everybody.
Yep.
But there's no telling because they've been trying to figure out what their next step is now for a year, it feels like, at least. We've been talking about mergers, acquisitions, full company sales, and nothing's come of it so far. But who knows? This might be the one that ends up working out for them. Only time will tell. Hello, YouTube. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this episode of F5 Live Refreshing Technology. If you did, please subscribe to the channel down below, and of course hit the notification bell because we know that subscriptions don't mean much on YouTube anymore. If you've got topics that you'd like us to talk about in the future, please comment them down below. And if you'd like to not follow us on YouTube, there's lots of ways that you can follow along with our content by going to plughitslive.com/subscribe. There you'll see all of our shows and all of the ways that you can watch, listen, and follow along.